after many long periods of unspecified time, it is time for the end of Vaster Act 2. The adventure map has still not been updated. That's fun. But anyway, I forgot all the voices I did except for like one or two. Air, fret over aid of Prince. Let's get some music going. About to reach the end of the last volume available, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Play. Gonna turn you down to like 5 as usual. Boop. Akius. Come on, where did you go? This is not a good time to go dark on me. If this is about earlier, then I'm sorry, okay? I'm a bratty, smelly, rotten gremlin, and I don't know why you talk to me for anything, but I need you. And I need you right now. Oh, not this again. Light symbol. You need to learn to stay on script, AF. Who is this? Prince Exhaust. What is happening, actually? Oh god. Frick. How far must I literally drill this point into your thick skull? Did you think I would forget? Or were you just hoping I would look over what you did because it was benign? Oh god. See, you are pathetic, Koliad. Maybe you always have been. Now, move. Oh god. Is that his Lucis? I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably is. Coder and sure. And now the voice I'm gonna have the most trouble with. Why did you do that? I don't care for how these creatures look. Their odd textures and sketchy aura essentially mock me. No, not them. I don't care about these things. In fact, I'm really glad they haven't seemed to find me yet. Then what did I do? Back in the memo when Murd stepped in, you went out of your way to defend me. Like, I don't know. I guess I just never really expected you to do that for me. Granted, I don't expect most people to do that for me, but especially not you. And I don't mean that in just like a jabby, I still don't fully trust you kind of way. I'm just genuinely surprised you would have even considered it, much less actually decide to do it. It feels like whiplash. Well, that was a part of the agreement. I told you that in exchange for your services and knowledge, that I would use it to ensure that you were wanted. I have my own standards. I know him much better than you. I know what he feels. I don't really know you very well, either outside of the few key moments you've given me in memos and the obvious. Other than that, it was only a bunch of stories told by a few of the others. Good things, I hope. Not really. Figures! I mean, they weren't all bad things, but most of them were kind of vague. I was left with a lot of guesswork, but maybe it was a little presumptuous on my part. Which isn't to say you still can't be pompous and shitty. You can be, but literally, who isn't shitty sometimes? I'll be the first to say that I can be a slightly selfish and needy person, but what you did earlier kind of makes me think I misjudged you a bit. I really expected the worst after the whole Oculus debacle back then, and considering your tone in the memo and when you first talked to me, it really didn't help. This is a very roundabout way of telling me thank you. I was getting to it. Thank you, Calder. Who knows? Maybe after all this blows over, we could be the ones being friends. I'd like that. The Cotis A drag a remnant of time off of the darkened floor. The Maid of Void is unassuming in his own role. instead opting to achieve the only goal he's had since youth. He then faces this need head-on. His Paragon repository shrouded in cold, bitter darkness, a feeling which he has felt linger through his body for far too long. The callous reflection stares back at him, as if to try and find anything that he could possibly yearn for above all else. But his desires and his ideal are one and the same. Disrespected. Vulnerable. Oh fuck. Weak. Oh god, is it coming out? Afraid. Too far gone. Bard. Serve mage. Alright, what did I, You really got some nerve, you know that, right? Define nerve in this context? I mean that you have really been doing some major fuck shit. Architect, au contraire, I am always doing fuck shit at all times. Well, we can't all be as good as you now, can we? Like... Oh, frick. Okay, Boop. Gonna go ahead and get this. Like, I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure what your angle is here. I don't really have one. We have all kind of been put in this position, and I'm just doing my best to clear the air when I can. By giving me panic attacks? That wasn't strictly my fault. It was, but let's move on. Was colder? I knew you were going to question me on that. You put it out into the open. Don't blame me for you being misguided. It isn't misguided. It's definitely odd, and I don't think I was expecting it, but none of us were really expecting anything tonight. Boop. Oh, don't you play coy with me. We both know that tonight is the only night in which things happen ever. Like, if I were to make a portfolio of my life, the majority of it would be me slumped down in a barking chair, staring at a slow-loading computer screen. But then, you get tonight, and what do we have? It's a lot, OC. A lot of what? A lot. And you're just adding on to the pile. Do you even know what you're getting yourself into? I don't even mean just knowledge-wise. I mean, do you know what you're doing? I think I know enough to where I'm decently confident in my ability to play. I just had a decent test run. There hadn't been any sign of stray weird demon creatures around the area, and my Lucid's on guard. I even leveled up! Congrats on doing the single thing that we were laid out with from the very beginning. Talk to me when you're level 6. Ooh, big bad level 6. What can you do at level 6, huh? Probably a lot more than you can in your little dicky ass clairvoyance den. Do you even know what clairvoyance means? If you did, I think you might be a little more in tune with my actual interests. I'm more surprised that 10 of yours has more than one block in it. See, now that's a better word for me. I'm full of surprises. Well, I'm not surprised you would try to paint that as a good thing. Some sort of angry gasp. Hey, do you know why the quizzical squiggle button is blinking? I have a sneaking suspicion. Tutorial update. Oh boy. The final entry. Nice to see you again. First, take a moment to give yourself a nice pat on the back for making it this far. Hopefully, without too many complications. It's an accomplishment worthy of praise and you deserve it. All done? Good. Now, you should be more than well accustomed to this process in the UI by now, but our last instance of the entry will function somewhat differently. Your goal this time around is not only to ensure your client is successfully brought into the medium, but your plan as well. This means that instead of simply setting up a series of pillars around your clients. Oh fuck, what? You will be tasked with setting up gate structures spread out across the globe to allow a gate to surround it entirely. Oh God. Oh dear God. Holy shit. Holy shit, what the fuck does this mean? Architect, describe situation. Yep, it was just like he told me. Who told you? Zifan Piru. Remember the big fuzzy breeze dragon who was as cool as a pleasant wind to our bitter? We talked about him a few hours ago when I was at the game terminal and you were kinda dumbfounded about the whole thing. I'm aware of the things I've done, Architect. Well, he actually told me about this a bit in advance, I think. I didn't know he meant this specifically, but I suppose if you forewarn someone even vaguely, that means you're responsible for the actions at hand. So now, we have a whole plan running on empty that we have to drag unceremoniously into the middle of our happy, fun time personal development ball pit. Seriously, what possible use for this dump could they have? Like, I'll be the first to say it. Repeton? Do not care for it. May I please get a big agree on this? If I say big agree, will you continue the more pressing part of the conversation? Why don't we both just big agree to continue forward anyways? I really didn't have much of a bit planned for this. Big agree. So, in the update to the tutorial, it says that we aren't really focusing on what we've been doing in all of our entries. Instead, we have a bunch of portals and all of our pillars already set up for us. There isn't really any codes nonsense here. But you have to use your own power to activate them, which is good for us since it's objectively the worst part of the entire set of escapades involved in the entry process. I actually do have a set of personal codes. They're written in my book that I mentioned to you a few hours ago and talked about in the memo, so I have that covered too if needed. Do you have a map of the plan on your screen? No, I don't? Okay, then this is just going to be a me as a server player task. From what I'm seeing, the rationale is to place these pillars around the circumference of the mass. This makes sense because I see no reason why we would be putting them on these inhospitable zones that nobody has occupied for a few centillia. If it's anything like my entry, that just means we have a really big meteor that we have to divert into this thing called Sky. I haven't seen it yet, so please don't ask me all about it. You know, you're so fucking rude sometimes. Can you respect someone's need capacity to learn about their stakes? I prefer to think of how I'm acting as a high-stress gaming moment. Very commonplace nowadays. But lest we also fucking really forget who is going to be setting this whole stupid thing up for you. I'm kidding, stupid. Do you actually think I would use high-stress gaming moment as a viable excuse? I'm just saying that I'm not ruling it out at this point. Oh gee, phone. Actually, speaking of you, let's talk about what exactly this thing means by using some of your own power. What sort of power do you possess that this game needs you to use? OC, describe power. In him. The boy. Well, really, that's a very loaded question for me to answer on the spot, because there are some things you just kind of don't know about me. Yeah, I do know that much from stalking to answer books and magic. You're the entire kit and caboodle. I don't need a properly fitting sub-story about your background at this point. I have become comfortably numb with the situation we're in. I think it would serve us all better if we use my weakened state to just see it as an advantage. So, just go ahead and get on with it. I won't judge. That's what they all say, and yet... Okay, well, even if you're comfortable with hearing my guts get spilled, I don't think I'm quite prepared for that. We're just going to have to take this one step at a time. Alright? So I have the staff. Alright? It's magic. Alright? I've had it for as long as I can remember with that book. Like, it's just always been here. I didn't tell you about who wrote the book the first time because I kind of doubted you would believe me, but my Lucius told me they came from my ancestor. This isn't meant to be judgmental here. I'm just putting this on the record very genuinely that this is the biggest thing I think you have ever told me. Game snakes talking is one thing, but Lucy, I doubt it. Why would I go out of my way just to tell you something fake? Why would you go to my hive and throw a piece of stalwart gravel at the window instead of coming to the door like someone with a reasonable sense of truth, and then pretend you didn't know about it in the most obvious possible manner? Are you really just going to hold that against me forever? Absolutely. Anyway, yes, my Lucius can talk, and always has, and yes, ancestors are real. Where do you think you came from? Probably some Corvio smack dab in the middle of nowhere. And you? Ooh. Ah, it's a complicado skull, but there's more to it than just that. It's linked to the book my ancestor gave me, and is the only thing that allows him to utilize some of its spells. I'm not the best at it, though. A lot of it turns out to just end in a blaze of green, flamed agony, but on the off chance I've been able to make it do a few other neat things. I've grown a few flowers with it, and I can make certain objects levitate, but other than that, it hasn't let me do much with it. I think it might be kind of upset with me for some reason. It basically has a mind of its own. I think you're probably just going to have to do a little show, not a telling for me. Because we aren't getting any younger, and also, I don't fully believe you. I do trust you, don't get it mistaken, but I still think you're so full of shit that your eyes should be going purple like a MRSA maniac who got so bad at the stronghold through a ByteDance congregation. Feel free to prove me wrong, though. Get your stuff, I'm going to start setting up, and be careful, will you? OC, caps log, laptop, book, and staff. Does it look like you have enough money for something like that? You're a nomad, and a technically non-listed homeless nomad at that. It didn't always used to be like this, but you're used to it now. And you still don't think he's ready to know the truth if this is how he reacts to something as simple as hearing Lucius talk, which is super easy to comprehend. You grab your items manually and make your way outside. Oh boy. How the are you prepared for what is about to happen? Huh? This is what we have been preparing you for. Wow, I was proven wrong almost instantly, and this still isn't the weirdest thing I've seen today. Oh, fucking of course, there's a writhing noodle attached to them, too. What an insult to what was already an insult. Oh, wait, what's that on their back? Is that my Lucius? He's alive? We're sorry that we didn't talk to you much about this event specifically, especially tonight, but we knew you would figure it out on your own eventually. I think you should really hurry. You should hurry really fast, though. You hear the footsteps of a hideous army approaching. The barrier around this area isn't enough. We can take care of them for you. You're strong, Elsie. This is your path. Walk it. I don't think that's where we've always disagreed. I don't really think I have any kind of path. No, I think that's where we've always disagreed. I wish he could see me just poking out. I bet he's been worried sick. This guy spends hours in the morning just watching me sleep, so seeing me gone for more than a few minutes must have sent him scampering. Nope, not going to focus on that. Just put the portals down, delete messages later. Then what do you call this? And what do you call this fate? Then what do you call this fate, Frick? Like, I do think this was have to happen for a reason, but at this point, I don't want to do it for anyone else. Come on! Dun, dun, dun. No, this. I think I'm just going to go through with this for me. Staff, react. Oh frick, portal time. It's ready, right? I think so. I'm just going to go in order of what's closest to the little green dot representing you. So this will be taking you right to the outskirts of Stronghold 21, I think. I don't really know coordinate approximations, and there isn't a zoom on this thing. Oh. What? I might have spoken a bit too soon. I don't think I really want to go around there. Why? Kind of have to? If I go in there especially cloakless, I'm basically a walking target. Again, I asked on hand and knee. Why? Elsie, we need to wrap this up. I'm sure you have plenty of legitimate worries that you can think aloud to yourself for hours and hours and hours, but I think I heard you say something inspiring to yourself a second ago. I was kind of distracted, don't worry about it. Arcjack, we need to wrap this up. Fuck you, fine. I picked up this trick earlier today, maybe it will help. Just think about what you want to do, clear your mind, and move forward. OC, move forward. It's time. The art on this is... Oh, frick. Yeah. Looks like your server player didn't exactly know his coordinates. Well, you're fucked. Oh, hey, these people. Well, I know this guy. I don't know this guy yet. I really need to play more Snowbound Blood. I've still only done one volume. You have worked with us since I was young, oh dear. Are you saying there's absolutely nothing more that can be done with him? Ancestral, I facilitated the commission of you and your binding. Please, I beg of you, don't go out of your way to be a smartass right now. I don't think I can take it. Maybe give him a little more of a nerdy tone? I don't know. Then no, there isn't anything more there isn't anything more we can do. His body is resisting the life support, almost as if his cells crave death. His soul is weak. You need to go see him and begin preparing yourself for the worst. There's no way the executive survives the night. This is all wrong. It's always been wrong. I am not ready for this. These people need a leader, and I still can't even think straight. Calm down before you burn yourself out into another coma. I'm not going to be responsible for the aftermath this time. When my ancestor and his council built corporate with their bare hands, it was made on the ideals of expansion and progress, to mend the busted heels that this plan tried to stand on. Again and again, it all became broken. I've spent my whole life studying, training, and absorbing information to prepare for this exact moment so I can fix it. I can't do that right now. I can't give these people what they need, not after everything that has happened. With all due respect, I'm a medical expert, not your moirail. I'm sorry, I've been so out of line recently. That's not your problem. You can't force yourself to fix everything. You're just going to have to deal with this. There isn't anything else to say. Sorry to interrupt, but we have an issue. Yes, I know. Roger was just telling me about him. This is much bigger than him. What exactly do you mean? I mean that we have to put Operation Snowbound Blood. I mean that we put down Operation Snowbound Blood too soon. You need to come with me right now. OC, quickly come up with some convenient lies. This one. Hi everyone, how are you today? It's a splendid morning out here. I would know because I've been up for like 13 hours or so, doing what you might ask. Good question. Well, it's a really funny story that I don't think you guys will really understand. I'm sort of well beyond their sweeps because, as you can see, from my legendary mystic portal, I've come from the far-off future, and turns out everything is okay forever. Hooray! But the downsides are that all of our blood shades become this weird kind of putrid light green like the one I have inside my body. It's because I'm some scientist from a professional and classical nature figured out that this is actually the best color in the popular poll, so you don't have to worry about me. I'm very cool and popular where I come from. With a still reputation, I'm as natural as the smog is overabundant, which coincidentally is also good now. You're so bad at lying. You're so bad at lying. You're so bad at lying. Little guy there. Wait. Architect? Architect, were you getting the snakes to feed you berries? Architect? It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but... Why does it sound familiar? You. What is this? Wishful thinking. There. I don't know if I recognize other of the songs. What is side break? Oh. Oh. Is it still going? No, it is not. It's dead. I'll have to look into that later, though. Anyway. Oh, who in the fuck am I kidding? Maybe she wouldn't be so abysmal at lying if I actually took the time to ensure I'm not putting her in the middle of the largest stronghold on the planet. Hey, Arctic, you incompetent, bumbling buffoon, why don't you go take the extra moment one of your only remaining best fucking friends has in Silton Peril to mark one off of the incompetency checklist you've been keeping for yourself. How many regretful idiot points can we nab in one session? Try and aim for the triple digits. I'm just gonna keep pushing with the hope that she can stall long enough for me to find out where to put this thing discreetly. Why am I still talking? Shut up for once, Arctic, you immeasurably head dick ass packer! You almost got your shit together twice today, third time's a charm. Let's keep the lucky streak going. Focus! Yeah, nah, I ain't buying that for nothing. Just what's your angle, freakazoid? Oh god, clown with weapon. No angle, just a fully honest truth. I don't even know what a lie is. We abolished. They're illegal. Abolishment, eh? Begging the pardon of my inhospitable intrusions. But my posse and I have been told differently. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god, that's a hand. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh, I love the severed hand. Stylish, it's chick really cool. Oh god. Went out and earned it myself in the name of the Rod Brothers Doctrine. A trophy for my victory against these societal injustices the unnurtured try and stuff down our crusty ham-holes. But it don't mean much to me if you're speaking some sweet truth. Right, I'm sure you have reasons for your viewpoints. So if abolishment is on the two above's table, why don't you take this sweet time you have with us to unpuzzle a few of our maddened inquiries about it? Yeah, sure. What kind of questions do you have? If I were to ask one thing, and only one thing, well, I feel as though I speak for the entire creed of my age, old mirthomaniacal heels and faces on account of our ways when I pose on you this. What does it mean when you bleed? Oh fuck. I have no idea how to answer that at all, actually. So how about the magic and whimsy instead? Fun! Oh god. That person actually seems interested in it. Then we have Mafia person. They're probably gonna run away any second now. And I don't know who this is, but I like the design of it. They do good at the background trolls. Okay, but halfway through the reading session, I need a drink. Okay, where was I? Boop. Arctic? The Gawked Whimsy. Oh boy. Good enough. I guess I can work with this. Arc deck. Deploy first pillar discreetly. Hang on just a second longer, Elsie. We're almost done here. These things aren't usually super big, so I'll try my best to lead you towards it so you can do your part. Pillar, drop. Oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. Wait. Wait, was she stealing someone's purse or? Well, at least that person who seemed excited seems to actually be enjoying it. They seem like a nice psychopath. Well, oh, well, thanks for coming out, everyone. May your experience with the future be bountiful and your everything else be not bad. Gotta go, bye-bye. OC, get out of there. That guy's definitely gonna die. You think of another portal and your staff reacts accordingly, connecting you back to your hive. But you have to do one last thing. OC, activate pillar. Here goes nothing. Pillar, land. Oh god. Did anyone die? They probably did. Sestro and Hamithi assess situation. Oh fuck. They're here. That is tall. I freaking love the art. It makes me want to stay on the panels longer, but I also want to keep seeing the story, because the art and the story are both amazing. Elsie, return. Oh god. Elsie, wallow. You spare a second to wallow, in a state of post-anxiety, and take a few short, heavy breaths. After everything that has happened, you really need a break to calm down. Are we getting to that moment that someone tried to get me to watch before I actually got to it? I think we are. And there's only one way. You know how. Someone did actually try to get me to watch this before I actually got here. I didn't, but still. I'm excited though. All I know is it has good animation. Why the fuck is she doing this now? Oh my god. Yes. Oh, fuck it. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Happy boy. Yes. He's adorable and I love him. Oh god, that's a good transition. Oh my god. I'm enjoying this. Oh boy. Scribble mode. Aw. Snakes are enjoying it. Oh god. Fuck. Hello, Mr. White Noise. Is he getting into it? Is White Noise getting into it? Whatever his name was? Oh boy. That was actually freaking great. I love that. The precious boy has finally been happy for like once in the entirety of this comic, unless there was another point I forgot. That was really good. Boop. Wait, no, the music here. Oh, still the same song. So, I think the most rational effort on our part would be to push out white load of whatever just happened underneath the mat and just pretend like it didn't happen. Did you actually see what I was doing? I didn't actually. There was an overly convenient span of time where I spent dawdling off in my own self-absorption bubble while you came back and jived about. So you did see. I might have seen and heard the tiniest pinch of some kind of warbled shenanigan dance tones, the kind of foul tempos that only those with broken ankles could get a kick out of. Did you have fun listening to my music? I had a little bit of fun, I allowed myself. In my case, it was much less allowing myself to have any sort of fun and more like trying to stave out a very prominent oncoming panic attack. I have never done anything like that before in my life. Yeah, that was my fault. I'm working on a way to try and make it up to you, though. Oh god. I never took you for the giving type. Last I checked, you weren't able to use a laptop. To use that laptop, your beefed out mates were stoically manhandled to you until the thought rang in that you should beg me to help you. Not only that, but I had to teach you how to use it step by step, if you recall. This is just me skipping the begging portion and deciding to be useful. Yeah, but that's different. I asked you for that and you obliged. It wasn't a thoughtless gift, it was a please and thank you. You don't even move the box along for your passing. That's out of my principle to not allow the persistence of shallow holiday bait. This is out of forgiveness for my blunder. Besides, I saved your ass, didn't I? And endangered in countless other asses. There was no way I could have known the pillar was that large. I was trying to be discreet. I'm sure everyone ran away perfectly fine. Well, between you and me, there was at least one person I hope got a little splattered. That sounds really morbid, and I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, come on, he wore a severed hand around his neck. His arm was right with bad intentions. Fair enough. Oh god. What the fuck is this bulge ribbon looking soul sucker doing standing outside of my hive? Remember how we said there were those things that was sort of eating us with getting in quicker? That's probably one of them. Just leave them be. We have more pressing matters to attend to if you haven't seen the beautiful morning sky. Right. So, how exactly are you intending on repenting for your transgressions? I'm curious. Troll Sky program. Well, let me take a second and give you my own insider information. I'm actually, kinda loaded. Oh, I knew that. Did you? You have no job way past the corporate regulation period. You don't really put out into the world in any substantial way by their standards, and you spend a lot of time going out buying junk. There isn't much of another answer unless you can just replicate objects at will. You're getting warmer. Oh fuck. Also, sometimes that junk I get is collector's junk, I'll have you know. I don't even look at most of the stuff anymore, it's just kind of there in my pack pile. It's not especially important to me now. Okay, Arcjack, I'm sure you saw it when you came in and probably overanalyzed every speck of dust on the floor. Yet your personality is a gateway to assumptions. It's nowhere near an assumption to say that your hive is disgusting. I legitimately can't believe you live like that or let your loose and stay in it. My filth is categorized to my liking, and you shouldn't further judge me for it, or else we need to have a talk about the weird bottle obsession you have going on. Arcjack, use relocator to return and give Elsie her gift. Regardless of your thoughts on it, it looks like my slobbery lifestyle just came through for you. It's a modus. You need one of these because I'm tired of watching you trek around without common items that literally everybody else in the world has. Mine is a little out of your loot range, but surprise, it does actually replicate items. It creates phantom versions of the items you put in at kind of a weird cost. Like, it's better, but it's also worse simultaneously. It's an odd gimmick. I accidentally capsuled the original modus card and made a few phantoms while I was trying to figure out how to make the thing work in Sweeper so bad I didn't have the air to toss them out. And since I don't think corporate is going to want to see you around again, this is the best I've got for you. because anyone who goes out of their way to buy more than one style of motors before the current generation is out of style is just a show-offy tool. But I haven't used it before, so proceed with caution, by which I mean please hurry up and use it. OC, Kept Log Book. Ooh, smooth. You kept log the book into your new replica modus. As an effect of it being a phantom item of the normal replica modus, its applications on the items placed within it are dichotomous, with the positive and negative attributes phantom items in the regular modus normally provide. This creates one revised book and one corrupted book between the two cards, unbeknownst to you. Retrieving one forever destroys variant, and the worked item, regardless of choice, cannot be captured again. I'm beginning to have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't feel right. Even with what I know it's bound to happen regardless. It should not be happening exactly like this. We must complete this section post-haste. I need to hear exactly what is going on. I feel relatively placid by your semi-generous offering. I hope the next bounty will be more plentiful. Yes, we all know you're very snarky and fun. Our indulgent friendship interlude is over and done with. Are you ready to get back to work? Despite your words of lackluster encouragement, I can't really say I'm ready to move forward again. You better be. I can't say that I want to make you. Don't get it twisted. I still meant what I said when I said I wanted to do this for me, but I still don't really think I know exactly what doing this for me means. I think I just wanted a way to put my reasons for putting up with all of this into words, because I don't think anything will ever be the same after this for either of us, and that so scares me no matter what I do. I promise that I'll try my best to be there for you through this whole debacle, okay? I'd like to believe that. I would too. Neither of us are actually super great at maintaining this whole meaningful relationship, saying that our species is pressed on, huh? Not really. Maybe that's why we were chosen for this game in the first place. Sounds like some heavy-handed and wishful thinking. I mean, I like to get better. You do too, right? Can we? Only one way to find out. How do I know this is the right way? You're just going to have to trust me, I think. You do. Yes, here, this must be it. Oh, okay, who is this? There's only ever one way this can transpire. I don't know what you were expecting to happen, but this was always the path. And you're just going to have to trust us with that, I think. Why would I ever... What voice Why would I ever trust you again? You knew, didn't you? Why would I ever trust you again? You knew, didn't you? Oh fuck. It's Shades. How in the fuck could you let this happen? How in the fuck could you let this happen? What exactly is it that he's referring to? Land of Wave and Record. Oh, that guy. I thought he had a different name. What exactly are you referring to? Stop! You can't talk your way out of this one. Don't see what you mean. Was there another way of handling this situation? Do the words coming out of my inhospitable Byzantine maw sound like an all motherfucked fever joke to you? A joke? Not at all. Unruly? Without a doubt. Not a joke, from my perspective, oddly unwarranted. Unwarranted? You think you have any breathing room to call this situation unwarranted? I feel as if you don't know who you're talking to. Oh boy, this song. Coincidence. Just say nothing. I feel as if you don't either. Oh, pardon, I was being literal. That wasn't a threat against your character. As the time player, I'm sure you had certain expectations you felt would be met. I'm equally as sure Gusty and hashed a lot of those misconceptions out with you before your land formed. But what you may not know is that I am not exactly the figure you think you're talking to, actually. The others don't even know I have a true connection to him. They may eventually, if circumstances allow it. I'm simply an extension of his processing power, the method of access, and memory across your game system that eventually gets back to him, while also allowing direct aid to those who are unable to meet him personally. So in short, he can hear you, but you aren't talking to him directly. What he sees and what I do are not mutually exclusive, but rarely do they know together at the same point. Shut up. Did anyone even respond? Guess not. Where exactly did he plan to lead this conversation? Never have I seen him like this, not since he was young. He can hear me. That's what you said, is it not? It is, but I'm not sure if he will hear it right at this moment. His schedule is rather rigid as of late. He doesn't like to view things out in specific order if he can help it. Though, we could have perhaps been waiting for something like this, tapping his finger to an incessant droning beat until he learned something new. I was under the impression that he already knew everything. It's a very complex standard, he said. It's meant to be story-esque. Why? He has an audience. Yes, I am well aware of his greatest showman shtick. I know who he is. Do you? I would like to think so. I would like to think so as well. But where did that leave us? What was the boiling point that made you reach such needless anger? Oh boy. Platypus. Then what exactly is the issue? Honestly, with what information I have gathered on you thus far, I was led to believe that you were a funny, if not downright eccentric and raunchy personality. Does that negate the authenticity of these accents? It comes across as jarring without context. Makes a scene of sorts. Yeah, well, if this is a fucking show, then you can say I've been trying to push my acting abilities in the leading role I've been given. A regular Brendan Fraser, or maybe even a Kid Rock if I'm a lucky man. Where I'm from, the sentences are never ending. So you've got to keep the ideas fresh or else the content well runs dry. You need new blood, new lights, new sets. The boundaries get pushed. But let's say that you do all of that in this ham-fisted metaphor, and it still isn't enough. What do you propose happens to the show then? It ends, it sells out, and I sell out hard with it. You compromise your ideals. You went against your duty. I compromised my ideals. I went against my duty because I want this goddamn show to keep going without a hitch. You said you felt he knew that you would do this, but you never told me what you think he should know. What exactly makes you say that? Did he ever give you an idea as to why you felt that way, outside of knowing that he keeps tabs on the situation? I knew that I had 11 other trolls to get in here and die trying. And that he would know the deal was complete because I would have an idea of what I was waiting on once I got that busted ass temple built back up. I even took a note right out of his TV guide. I kept a 12/6 watch on what the rest of the crew was doing. I partially used that as an excuse to keep my delusional career afloat for the masses. I went all in on the concept because if I didn't know, there was risk. There was a lofty gamble involved. I had just hopped off my gambling addiction. If you so wish to support your friends, why do you try to hurt them? Look, as I did, it was fine from the start. Yes, and no, it's that is either. You shouldn't be here. But he did something like I don't know what point you're trying to prove. I'm not gonna try anymore. But you always must persist, mustn't you? And if I persist, hard to read. Also, what the fuck is going on here? Persist in your unforgiving perfection, just because I'm weak enough. and that the sack allows you to appear and become momentarily tangible does not mean you can ruin the show. Not like you have me. Oh fuck, what's happening? Assuming by knock off, you're using slang for a kill. What would try you something as visceral as murder as your solution? Back in the day, probably a couple pocket loops and a couple on my outfit. That was every night for a solid span. Murder comes off as a necessity circumstance when the majority of your youth consists in making the statement of greed upon charity. Sure, it might be frowned upon as at best with a low population size and all, but what did I care if anyone disapproved of me back then? Then, I met someone. I rounded up the herd and decided I wanted to settle down at the ripe old age of young and make a change. So, I changed, or I tried to make one work anyways. Threw everything else in the trash because it reminded me of something I didn't want to be anymore. After that, it was just business as business does, but something eventually caught my eye and made me run stiff. Wait, what exactly is the scene? Then, it looked like she was doing some kind of ritual. She? Elsie. Oh, you sound upset to hear it. Well, it's just that, other than the fact that killing another player would essentially make your session all for naught, she has a very important purpose within this game. We need her, objectively more than anybody else. That wasn't made clear to me. I don't think anything explicitly were. I think maybe we wouldn't have these problems if they were. Well, I agree communication is key, but I also truly think it is within your most pertinent interest that you would consider that angle. I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to disclose these specifics with you. It might also be in your best interest to not tell me something I so desperately do not care to hear. Regardless of this, please continue. What was that ritual for? Wait, it stopped. Wait. Weird. A flashback sequence? I should have been able to see anything that would qualify as one for this point. So quiet. Weird. Couldn't tell you, the code ain't my bag. Just looked like an overly detailed circle to me, seems to be a recurring theme, but she seemed real chipper about it, like she was seeing someone she missed real bad for the first time in ages. Wasn't her bondmate or nothing either. I know what it's like for her to pull out the stops on that, and these stops were completely off the mark. I must be having technical difficulties. Oh. It was a special kind of special. It must have worked because her smile and the entire place decided to glow up. Seeing it was honestly way more of a sensory experience than I'm making it out to be through my pitiful description. But I was transfixed. For better or for worse. I must be... She had the staff, and I think she saw who she wanted to meet in it somehow, but only for a second. After that, I must be... Everything went dark, and for what I think was the first time in my life. No. I knew what real fear felt like. With the sight, I was paralyzed, shaken to the core. What she did made me feel betrayed. Vulnerable, weak, afraid. What did you do to me? What did you do to me? Oh god. Fuck. So I don't know what he knows or what he sees, but I know what I saw, and I'm telling you right now, you should be preparing, and you should fear what's coming. What did you do to them? Oh boy, I'm ready. I'm ready for that gore. Frick. Because I do. What is this? Oh, fuck. Is it? What is? Oh, dear God. Elsie, enter. Page 1,000 time. Oh boy. Might want to zoom out a bit. That should be good. Alright. Oh fuck. Enter time. Ooh. We're just gonna go. Symbols. Northern Wastes. Oh frick. Oh god, oh fuck. Elsie. No. There you go. You almost crushed her! Desert? Oh. Oh god, what is that? Canede Spaceport. It's pretty fricked up. You're just here to set up pillars. Not whatever the oh god. Why did Ooh. What? Mind. Oh god. Oh no. Not the Lucis. Hand. Byzantine ruins. Do you really need to do all this stuff? I mean, yeah, it's cool and all, but I feel like you're just kind of wasting time here. Heart? Ooh, Gentha. Oh. You got this. Looks dense. Oh god. It's like having a mental breakdown. Oh no. Hmm. What? Okay, momentum gaining. In the middle of the frickin' sea. Honk. So, oh god. Wait, what's... Arcjex's plan isn't connected? Almost everyone's entered at this point, huh? Oh god. Oh boy. Oh god. Wait. Oh my god, what? What? I'm end of Act 2. What the frick? Okay, so Repidon is now in the session and the gate is broken and oh my I don't I don't know anything. What happened here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Okay, that's probably not planned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's this then? Oh yeah, no, there's 12 people, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so those are all 12 planets, alright. But that's a planet? What is that? End of Act 2. Well, okay. Guess I'm done. That that was an experience. Oh my god. I'm excited to see what comes next, but this time the long wait between episodes of me reading it won't be my fault. Cause if I try to go 1100, it doesn't. Oh, oh my god, 4 page. Finding yourself in a humming monochromatic void. You can't tell up from down or left from right. The neutrality leaves a nodding, feeling in the pit of your stomach. A lone femur bone winks at you. Return to safety. That's freaking great. But yeah, I'll do the next one when they reach that number. But I am looking forward to more. Like, really. Thanks for watching for some weird reason. Bye.